Did you go home for Thanksgiving?
No, we stayed here and we kind of had a D-line potluck. It was a good time.
Yeah,
Mondre made turkey and he did a pretty good job.
really.
If I say, yeah, he made mac and cheese too. That's a big responsibility, the mac and cheese and the turkey at Thanksgiving. So way to execute under pressure and come out with a good product.
Is he a good cook overall?
At, Judging, that's the only thing I've
Okay.
had ate of his, but from what I had, I would say yes. So.
Did everyone have to bring their own dish?
Kind of. It was. I kind of got in on the tail end of it, so I only ended up bringing like drinks and snacks. So,
That still works.
but I brought frescas, so I did my part.
But you roast it, smoke it? How did he prepare the turkey?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I just know it was in a tinfoil bin when I got there, and it was delicious. So
Gosh.
I didn't ask any more questions after that.
How good was that, and just the week off for you and the team, just to how important was last week, I guess, for you guys?
I thought it was really good. A good chance to get your body back. Just enjoy family and your boys. The people who did get to go home, they got to see their families and stuff. We're out here for a long time. With the exception of a few games, I haven't really seen my family since because I didn't go home this summer, so it's been a while. So it was a good break and a nice chance to kind of step away from football a little bit, get your mind right, and then be able to come back and lock in.
Was Portland the only time you've seen them?
No, they came to the senior game.
Oh, right,
Against Idaho.
Yeah. And then getting a first team honor too. How cool was that to see?
It was good. A lot of hard work has gone into this, and it was nice to celebrate it, but can't get that's not important right now. We're on a mission, and got to celebrate that for a good 12 hours, and you got to put it aside and get back to work.
What stands out to you about UT Martin's offense?
Their running backs, their run game is insane. They got two good backs back there, and they're a team that's found a way to win tough games against good teams. So definitely respect them, and we're coming to play.
How hard is it kind of to prepare for a team that's had a couple quarterbacks, and one of the offensive player of the year for them wasn't even playing on Saturday?
I wouldn't say it's too difficult. You just gotta do your homework. You gotta watch film on both, and you understand that you might see both of them at any one point, and you just gotta be ready for what might come.
What's your mentality going into postseason play? Does that change for you at all in comparison to regular season play?
Not really. 0-0, new season. Everything we've done up to this point means nothing now. So we just gotta have that mindset and go out there and execute, do our jobs, and pull out a win.
Having the season that you've had, as productive as you've been, did you think that having a season like this was possible going into it, or are you kind of exceeding your own expectations a little bit?
It's always nice to see hard work pay off. And we talk about especially in the D-line room, we talk about a thing we call watering the bamboo, and it's like a special type of bamboo, and you water it every day for a year, and it doesn't grow, and then after that year, it grows like exponentially. And that's kind of one of the things that we talked about is just hitting it every day, working on the same things over and over and over again, because eventually it's going to hit. And as of right now, it's hitting. So just always had faith in that eventually the hard work was going to pay off. So I'm not too surprised. I'm happy things turned out the way they did, but just got to keep working.
Especially in the pass rush, what do you think has worked for you in that area? Is there anything that you really improved on going into the season?
Honestly, just going through my process. It's playing fast, being able to understand what type of pass that I'm getting, and being able to read that quickly and pretty much deduct what I'm gonna do from there. So just being able to go through my process very quickly, and just the repetition that we get with that, and I think that's helped a lot.
Especially it being your senior year, I mean, was there a little bit of, I don't want to say pressure, but just really wanting to make the most of it, I guess?
Absolutely, and I feel like that's the case with anybody. It's your last, whether or not there's any football after this is my last college season. I'll never get to do this again. And, you know, especially with the group of guys that we have, it's, you know, something special and something very sacred to everybody, especially with everything that we built here. And the class of seniors that we have is, you know, a great group of guys. So I know everybody's bought in, everybody's pouring all they have into this, and the chips are on the table. So,
well, one of your fellow seniors, Lance, just how fun has it been able to see him produce as much as he has too?
I've had so much fun watching him on the sideline. Like, you know, whenever a ball's up in the air, you know, I'm like, yeah, Lance is coming down with that. And, you know, I may or may not be on the sideline talking a little trash, you know, in his favor, but, you know, love seeing the production from him. And, you know, it's been a long time. Like I said, everybody's been working their butts off, and through COVID, through whatever, it hasn't just been like all of this isn't just coming from nowhere. Like, we've been working for this for years and years and years. So, you know, it's nice to see it show up.
Have you thought at all about this maybe being your last home game?
Nope. Not at all. The plan is to pull out a win and to keep playing. No, I don't plan on losing. I never plan on losing. So.
Well, more just that, you know, if you win, you there's a good chance you'll be on the road the rest of the playoffs anyway.
Yeah.
But that's not something you've considered.
Nope, because
Okay.
you know, at the end of the day, we're still playing a football game. There's still 100 yards and 2 goalposts at the end of the field. So it's just football. So got to keep playing.
What do you remember most about the 2019 playoff run you guys went on? And is there a way to sort of channel that? I know it's a long time ago now, a couple of years ago now, but is there a way to sort of remind yourself of what it took to get to the Final Four a year ago, or I guess 2 years ago?
Yeah, honestly, the thing that stuck with me the most from 2018 was just, you know, the feeling of, you know, losing. And, you know, this is not something that's particularly great. The wins were awesome, but, you know, never wanted to feel like that again has really stuck with me. And, you know, it's like everybody's been talking about, it's his senior season, last time playing. And, again, all my chips are on the table, so I'm going all in.
Just 2 more for me. I just want to ask you about a couple of your classmates. First, I know that Troy Anderson's always teasing about you guys racing to the quarterback when you're on defense, but just all things considered, what have you thought just the way he's adjusted throughout his career, and then what do you think he brings to your defense that makes him special?
The man is a freak of nature. And you know, whenever, like, if you turn on the film, man, whenever the ball's down, he's somewhere near it. Like, the guy is an absolute animal, and you can put him anywhere on the field and he would be productive. He is probably one of the greatest players I've ever seen play the game of football.
And I want to ask you about a couple of guys you probably gone against quite a bit on the offensive line, Tui and Lewis Kidd. So I know that the preseason, or I guess the postseason accolades indicate that they're 2 of the best guys in the league, and I watch them all the time. It seems like they are. But how have they made you better, and how do you think they stack up to other offensive linemen in the league?
Definitely Lewis. I would say I've gone against Lewis more than I have against Tui, but you know, from day one since I got here, Lewis has been kicking my butt. And, you know, just that constant head-to-head battle with him has, you know, gotten me better, just because, you know, he's been, you know, executing at a high level for a long, long time. And, you know, preparing against him, you know, going up against the best every day makes it easy when you're going against guys who aren't necessarily as good as he is. You know, great leader, great motivator, have a ton of respect for the guy. And I'd say, you know, he's probably one of the key pieces in my development here at MSU. And Tui, also another great leader. You know, as I've never, like, played on the inside, but, you know, I feel bad for anybody who does have to go up against him. That guy knows how to move people. So, you know, to anybody who does have to play him, look out.